Hey, it's me, Bad B, I'm back. I just had my 11th Herceptin infusion, so I've got 3 more to go. I'm really excited about that. First, I had lunch with a friend. She's actually the friend that married my husband and I. We used to work together at a school in Melbourne. We went to this really nice Turkish place and I had a pita. I think it's like pita, like a filled bread thing. It was delicious, but it was so big and so filling. It had lamb, cheese, and spinach in it, and there was also tzatziki. After that, she dropped me off at the hospital, and I had my oncology appointment at 1:30, my Herceptin infusion at 2:30. It was about 1:47, I think. I got there at 1:24, and then at about 1:47, I still hadn't had my oncology appointment, and then I saw my oncologist, but she called someone else. So I was like, oh my God, they must be really behind. And then some other lady called me. She was nice. I've never seen her before. She was pretty young. She talked like really slowly. I mean, she was smart and everything. I told her that I was supposed to get my DEXA bone scan, but they hadn't contacted me yet. Then she put in another order for that. I talked to her about wanting to get the procedure for my port removal booked in because I kind of needed to get it ASAP after my last Herceptin because I have to move overseas again. And she put that through for me. Oh yeah, my ECG results were really good. She asked me if I'd done bloods and I said no because I didn't have a blood slip. So she gave me one for next time. But I mean, my results are pretty good and I haven't had any side effects and I've been running. I told her I had the flu shot and the COVID shot. And then so with my type of cancer, I have a triple positive breast cancer, which means it's estrogen, progesterone, and HER2, so human epidermal growth hormone positive. And those are the things that are fueling my cancer. So the Herceptin or Trastuzumab that I get, immunotherapy that I get, helps to prevent recurrence for the HER2. I remove my ovaries and I'm taking exemestane for the estrogen. But then what do we do about the progesterone? And she's like, yeah, there's not really anything we do for progesterone. You've already gotten your ovaries out and you're on exemestane, so that reduces the progesterone. So it's made in the ovaries. What? Anyway, she's like, yeah, you're doing everything you can. But there's studies that show that exercise greatly reduces breast cancer. I used to exercise so much before. So I don't know. I guess I'm doing everything I can. She's like, you're on all the treatment that you need to be. And I was like, okay. Those were all the questions I had for her. I was out of there in 10 minutes. And then I went to go put the EMLA cream on my port so I'd be ready because it was about 2 o'clock now. And then I just decided to walk into the chemo day unit early. And the receptionist, Ray, she's so nice. Usually she'll be like, oh, name. But she's like, hi, Bad B. And I was like, oh, hey. And she recognized me and she's like, oh, no colourful wig today. And I was like, no, my hair's growing back. So I decided to wear my normal hair. I weigh 52.2, but apparently that's just normal. It's been pretty stable. They were running kind of late today. So it was about 2:45 and I still hadn't gone in. So I was sitting there for a good 45 minutes in the waiting room. Finally, my nurse came to get me and it's one of my favorite nurses. She's so nice. And so the school that I sub at, that I CIT at, her daughter, well, 2 of her kids go there. And I think I taught her daughter the other day, but yeah, she's so lovely. So we just talked about how she's doing so well. And then because I knew that I had this nurse and she's really experienced, totally fine with it, I was able to record her cleaning my port. I hate the smell. It's so disgusting.
There you go. I'll let that dry.
And then the needle going in.
I'll get you to breathe in just to get my positioning. 1 sec. That's me. Deep breath in. Straight in. Okay, you okay?
Yeah, thanks. Tegaderm.
Do you want me to move this? It's alright, you can get that bit, yeah. Hello. I will indeed. Yes.
So weird. I don't feel anything on my boob. It's
Don't
still
you?
kind of numb.
Just
Well, I mean, I
numb.
feel something, but it's not like, you know, have you ever, like do you have a scar?
Yeah.
You know how you
Yes.
feel sensation, but you don't
But
feel
not,
like.
yeah.
I had my infusion. I think it started at about 3:30, so it was pretty late. It was so funny because she's like, yeah, you've got a lot of EMLA on there. You can see that it's all white, so it's vasoconstricted, prevents blood. She's like, oh yeah, you can see the vasoconstriction, so that's how it makes it numb.
All in the right spot. No discomfort?
No.
Beautiful.
I mean, I feel cold.
Cold, good, yeah. And then some patients like feel nothing, others go, yeah, I can really. And I remember she was telling me, she's had a few patients go, I can like taste it.
Oh, I would hate that.
I know. But I've never been told of it, yeah. I know. This is just another second flush.
That's so good. About 4:15, I was done and I got to record the needle coming out. And she's like, you got such a cute little port. Like, it's so cute.
Okay. Very well.
So hairy.
No, it's just the dressings love to stick to you.
Yeah. I think one time I kind of like ripped off some of the port scar skin and I was just like, oh, it kind of burns.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that loves to stick to you. Pleasure. I'm just going to hold that. A deep breath in and hold. It's all done.
Thanks. So that's me done for 3 weeks. So it was a bit of a long day. I left the house at about 11:30 and I got back at about 5. 1:30 to 4:30 was hospital. Then I got home and yeah, I'm pretty tired. But I gotta go to work tomorrow, so it'll be fine. Tomorrow's Friday anyway, so yay. Stay tuned for more cancer things. 3 more Herceptins to go.